Coming at you.
This is episode 56 of the Finger Poke of Doom podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at FNGR Poke of Doom. You can follow us on Instagram at Finger Poke of Doom podcast. We have some shirts for sale at fingerpokeofdoom.bigcartel.com.
Pre-orders are almost done, and then they'll go.
Then they'll be sent to ship.
Yep.
I
think what is it? It'd be, we're leaving it up for a month, so it's almost
it's almost time.
Almost time to take them down.
Perfect. And then after that, who knows what we'll print next? I got to move my phone away from this thing.
Remember that.
We've taken a little break.
It was a holiday.
So, that's that.
Yeah. It's always hard to do shows. It's hard to do anything. It would just make it the holidays.
It would just make it a lot easier if we could just record it over air.
Yeah.
But one of us isn't tech savvy enough to do so.
Yeah.
That's you.
I know.
That's you.
I'd probably have Julie help me.
Because that would just be way easier.
What, on holidays?
Or sometimes, just so. Because people at home, if you remember correctly, I drive like an hour each week.
And then the last time we had to go practice, which we drove another hour.
So I got to Chillicothe at like 10, and we had to practice for our band at 3, and I think I got home at like 10:45, 11. That's when I actually got home. And
Thank God you're off on Mondays.
Yeah, I was just like, but that was my whole day, just gone. Well, Survivor Series happened. It was dog shit. Except for that Shield New Day match.
And then the AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, because it felt like Brock cared.
Right. Man, that guy just really likes to run his face into stuff.
Lesnar?
Fuck yeah. Like,
I know.
He did something. AJ did one move to him. I think he did like a DDT or a tornado DDT or something like that. And normally,
where he like
yeah, he like ran around the turnbuckle. Normally, guys will take like a head bump and they'll go to their knees or they'll do the spin or whatever. He fucking Rick Steamboat DDT'd himself on the floor like when Jake Roberts did it to him and it knocked Steamboat out. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked like his head got smashed underneath AJ's bicep and just like squirted out.
I saw that calf crusher thing where he was like screaming and then he grabbed him and just started running his head to it. But he beat him with one F5 because that's what he's going to do.
That's what's going to happen. But when I forgot about that, when he grabbed him like that, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if AJ Styles ever been manhandled like this, like actually in the ring manhandled.
I guess whenever they got in the back, like Brock was like, that's
You're
probably,
good.
Yeah, he was like,
there was
AJ could wrestle a mop.
I didn't even watch the main event. I
haven't either.
I don't fucking care. Well, I was because you know what I mean. Like, I thought the setup that the Miz and Corbin were doing. I'm just gonna say this right now. The Miz is probably the best heel in pro wrestling in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And he's fucking killing it. Now
it's like that MFG or MFJ.
MJF. Yeah. Well, he's like he is. He's taking that spot for sure.
Miz.
But so they had this banter online. Did you see the videos?
Yeah.
Baron Corbin. Like, how can I say this? He is the most dim-witted fucking human on the planet. He sent the video back. He's like, "That's real cool. You got yourself a little baby coming along the way. That's all right." What's Mrs. daughter or wife's name?
Maurice? Yeah.
Or Marcy or whatever.
Maurice.
It's like Maurice is gonna finally know that baby's daddy is gonna be my bitch. I was just like, what the fuck is that? It's like 06 fucking banter coming back.
Yeah.
And he said something, he's like, yeah, Miz, when I get you in that ring, I'm going to kick your butt. And I was just like, what the fuck? But then the Miz just fires off and vein popping.
Did you see whenever Miz announced that he was, they did the whole like, they didn't know what they were having, like a gender reveal party, and like.
Oh, really?
And did you see that video? Like they were dressed as like Prince Charming and Cinderella.
What?
And like.
What promotion are they in?
And when they cut the cake, like he cut it with an actual like sword.
Oh yeah.
And whenever it came open, it was pink, and he was like screaming at the top of his lungs,
happy?
like I'm gonna be. He's like, I'm having a little girl.
Dude,
and he grabbed it
tight.
and he like just like was shoving the cake into it.
Well,
and
he's
she
probably
was
like, I
crying.
can have carbs.
Yeah.
I'm having a kid and
But it
sugar.
it was awesome. Like somebody, I can't remember who. I saw it on Instagram.
Dude, that's fucking sick. Most dudes.
I remember that's what most guys
yeah.
want a little boy, but I was the same way. Like I kept saying I wanted a girl.
As long as it's healthy.
Yeah.
That's all
Well, I wanted a girl, and Julie wanted the boy. And I remember going into the ultrasound to find out, and like they told her, and I just looked, and I was like, I knew I was gonna get what I wanted.
Yeah, in your fucking face.
Yeah, I got you.
Now have that thing.
Yeah. Hurry up.
No, dude, I fucking love the Miz. Even his work rate in the ring's like gotten better.
Yeah.
It's now what? Because you know more than I do about this fucking promotion. Why is it 1 week the Psycho and the Banker are in it, and then the next week the Bar are in their spots?
Well, they said it was just that one time, and it was just for. I don't think they felt like it was going to be enough, like star power. Like they got Sheamus and Cesaro or a killer tag team. Like we talked about that. Like I would like to have seen if I could have took a WWE tag team and put it in like tag league.
Oh, Sheamus and Cesaro for sure.
Either that or the Usos. Like those two
fucking
teams.
Uso Penitentiary,
Yep.
baby.
That match, the Usos and New Day. That was a pretty good, like...
No, it was Shield versus
Shield
New Day.
versus... It was Usos and the Bar.
Yeah.
That was
good,
that was a
too.
really
Dude,
good
the
match.
Usos are fucking killing it.
They are. Now they just need to move up. With that NXT title, need to move up.
Yeah. Seeing Almas.
We'll talk about that here in a bit.
Yeah,
Somebody was like, hey, Almas, did Naito tell you how to handle the belt? Whenever he was so excited.
Oh, yeah, he dropped it.
And he dropped it, and it's just like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I would love that. I would love for him to walk out there and just baseball swing that belt against the ring post. God, make me hard.
But
no, back on track. The Miz is the fucking man.
He is.
But he just lost that title to Roman Reigns.
That's because he's they said he's filming the Marine 4.
So he's taking time off.
Okay. Becky Lynch is getting ready to take time off because she's in the.
So this makes the big dog.
Yep.
Grand Slam champion, dude. I went and watched it at Daryl's house, and dude, I was just talking mad shit.
Being excited.
I'm a fucking Roman Reigns guy right here, Roman Reigns guy. Kiss me with a tribal on my chest, baby.
Yeah, but he's got good tribal nut.
Yeah, well,
he's actually got
all tribal is bad tribal.
No, that's
no,
the Samoa.
Okay, so
tribal.
Look at this.
That is good tribal.
When you're a white man and you have tribal tattoos, and the only tribe you belong to is the Southern Baptist Church,
that's bad.
You don't fucking need it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Or if you've been in the penitentiary, and not the Uso penitentiary.
Yeah, but man, Usos are like.
They've definitely stepped their fucking game.
They have.
Up.
I think once they got rid of I was playing.
But
WWE.
Did you notice? Oh, sorry. Did you notice that whenever it was the Raw versus SmackDown lead up, the Usos jumped in the ring and they wouldn't hit Reigns. They like had this like stare down. It was just like they should have just like they should have just had this like stare down and then they should just beat the fuck out of Reigns like to show
Reigns
them like
turns.
nothing stopped. Yeah, Reigns just turned. Dude, I would be so.
Reigns turns and joins with the.
Could you imagine Reigns? With the fucking like the actual Usos acting like them, doing shitty hip hop fucking stuff with it.
That'd be
like
great.
Dude, it'd be like, get a moose. This is my yard.
Yeah.
Get a moose. I drive a car. Just saying random shit.
I played 2K. What are they on now? 18. I played 17, and it was Usos. Whenever they were like.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, damn it! It's like, damn it! Why aren't they just a fucking?
When they were like hard in the paint or whatever.
Oh man! But now it's like,
yeah,
because I'll tell you what, that right, because we're getting ready to, here in a couple weeks will be the, probably like 2 weeks might be the, our 2017 best of.
Yeah.
So, I was
Probably.
like going through and I was like, man, that Hell in a Cell match, like legit because of how good it was and like how
what Hell in a
the Hell in a Cell match with New Day and the Usos.
Oh, it was great. Yeah.
I was like, that's really in the top like for this year just because.
Dude, I haven't even thought of that.
I've already started going over. We gotta make up some rules and there'll be some little new things and
Conspiracy of the year.
Conspiracy of the year.
If you've got a conspiracy, send it in. I'll read it. By God, I'll read it.
What did Matt say?
Yeah,
there is a question.
We got a question. Let me try to get
the
on
shooter.
The little twatter blaster here. God, my phone is just dying
If
right
you can't
now.
do it, I can do it.
No, I got my twatter up.
Twatter.
Oh, sweet prick. Let's see. Matt, the Shooter Day. He follows me.
He does.
Silence. Apparently I can't find it. Hell yeah.
Did you find it?
No, I'm going the long way around doing this. Yep, I found it. All right, here we go. So, this is Matt Day, at Matt Day Photo on Twatter. Matt asked 2 questions. Do you think Alexander Wolf died and came back from the dead during a War Games match? Is his body now being controlled by a sentient being? Well, Matt, I shall tell you. Well, if any of you don't know, Alexander Wolf, German suplex, one of the fucking authors of pain.
Parker or...
whatever.
Yeah,
one of the
them.
big fuckers off the top rope through a table and split his goddamn cranium open. And literally bled everywhere. Like, it was bad. And didn't do much after that. He just laid there. And I didn't know what had more color, his head or Drake Younger. Like, I don't.
He is a wonderful, crisp. Like, he's just burnt.
Drake Younger looks like whenever you're a kid and you grab the dials on the TV and start messing up with the contrast and stuff. That's what he looks like. Now, did he die and reanimate? All I saw was his death. I didn't see the reanimation. But somebody told me someone is controlling him. You want to take a guess?
The Miz.
Great. Wonderful. Nah, dog. The man controlling him is Chris Hero. Or Cassius Ohno.
Controlling him.
Just work with me here.
Oh, God.
Here it goes. Matt, you wanted it. You got it, baby. Alexander Wolf is going to take a mysterious turn towards the hip-hop side. If you've noticed, he's already got some swagger as he does all these shitty mosh moves whenever he gets in the ring. He's going to get better. He's going to start unfolding a big, long plywood board so he can break dance. And as he break dance, he's going to turn into a straight b-boy. And he's going to be wearing a do-rag to hide his brain that's falling out. The man controlling this will be Cassius Ohno in the back holding a controller, an Xbox controller. That he asked if anyone's got an Xbox controller 4 years ago when he was in NXT originally. Alexander Wolf said
it wasn't because he was getting lazy. It was just because
it was
he
because
knew
of all
he was
this.
looking for somebody to control.
Alexander Wolf hit him's like, I do. Boom. There it is. Conspiracy. So, Matt, whenever you see Alexander Wolf just coming out by himself,
you know,
fresh to death, throws out some plywood, gets funky on that shit, you'll see what happens. And then Cassius Ohno's going to come out and fold him up in a little square and put it in the tape slot of his boombox.
Genius.
Yep. So thank you, Matt, for writing in. I hope that answers all your fucking questions.
Yeah.
Here's the real answer. I think he died. He's not coming back.
We'll get into that whole thing. Is there anything else in really Survivor Series to talk about?
No, it fucking sucked.
Man, did you see how
12-hour pre-show, 4-hour pay-per-view.
all I know is Balor. Well, the whole thing is like Balor's looking like super weak. They made him look super weak.
Dude,
like since he got back.
I don't know I didn't even read the results for it. Triple H was in it. That's all I really knew. I mean, it was all their
he
main.
turned on Angle, and I guess that's going to lead into.
God, that sounds like something I want to see.
And then Braun Strowman is like, oh man, he's like the top baby face now.
It's crazy.
He told him, he's like, I will end you. He told the game that.
Somebody
he was trying to turn. He was trying to.
Oh, turn heel or whatever.
Well, the game was or Triple H was trying to. Turn on him, for some reason, he was on Team Raw.
He's on Raw.
Yeah, I know.
Who? Triple H?
Yeah.
He runs Raw. That's why.
But yeah, they were trying to do something like
somebody
that.
Somebody posted a video of one Braun Strowman. He has a review show on YouTube where he just shoots gun and talked about, well, the recoil on this one is real tough.
I love it, man. He
just fuck. This is the type you want when an intruder comes in.
Just think like a year or so ago, Undertaker said, "There's no way I'm working with him," and now everybody loves him. But there is like, something in the back where they're saying Balor is something
coming home.
Something which.
Oh God,
if they keep doing it like the way they're doing it, like I guess Vince is like he just can't get over. And then they fed him to Kane at one time.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, see, he can't get over. So now they're just done with him. He's not even the Universal title picture. But the funny thing is, I saw Balor. He's starting to joke about it, and he's like, I'm not over cooking this turkey. And it was like him with like a Thanksgiving doing his like pose, and then it's like they was like, who should WWE's doing a poll, and it's like, who should Brock Lesnar face at Royal Rumble, and Balor's like at like 41%, and everybody else is like at 8%, and he's like,
I mean, yeah, honestly, if we're talking in the wrestling world, that's his title still. You know what I mean? Like
he never got it. He never.
Yeah, right. So I mean, as somebody who likes wrestling, and also as someone who has knows that it's fake.
Yeah.
Heads up, wrestling's fake. The physicality is very real. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't understand why they don't. Because Vince is a stupid fuck. That's why.
Vince is old and kind of out of touch.
I saw that thing that somebody posted about Kevin Owens. Did you see that? It was a Kevin Owens 24.
Oh, when he went and he asked Vince, he's like, are we good? And he was like, looked at him, he said no.
No, he's like, was that match good?
Yeah.
And he's
just he's like, are we good?
And he just like looked right at him and he was like, no. And he's like, my heart sank. And in my mind, I'd have been like, great. I was like, this guy out here, this fucking old prick, yeah, he runs the company, he gave you your job, type shit. But in the same sense, he's so fucking out of touch with shit. He was
having Roman Reigns saying,
right,
suffering succotash or something like.
So it doesn't matter, like, what that fucker says.
Yeah.
Now, if, like, Gato, like, if Gato just goes like, nah, not good, man. I'd be like, oh, shit, I'm the drizzling shits. I'm the worst person.
I gotta cook
I gotta somehow up my fucking game.
Yeah. But, yeah, SummerSlam came and went, and Survivor Series came and went. But the real thing happened was the NXT Takeover.
And man, that's been my favorite card.
It was
so
fucking
far.
good. I think that one, then the Orlando card.
What was that one? Cause someone else said
that was because you came down again. That's usually like what you've been doing is coming down and watching them with me. Fuck.
Is that?
That's the one where Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Oh yeah.
Had that.
No, that was Chicago.
Was it Chicago?
Yeah. Are you talking about the one that was Almas versus?
Hold on.
Aleister Black.
It might have been. Hold on. Let me see what that one is.
Jesus Christ, boy. Also, let's just talk real briefly while you talk about that. Is Dustin Rhodes still in the WWE?
Yes, he came out as the Natural.
Yeah,
last
I know.
night,
but he also has a pro wrestling tee store now.
Because it's Dustin Rhodes
and not
Gold Dust.
Fucking genius.
What was that? Orlando?
Yeah. No, the
Orlando 2017.
The Tyler.
I know. I'm just looking at that.
I can't fucking talk right now. Jesus Christ! Anyone who's listening to this, I'm fucking sorry. We're just rumbling around. So how long do you think it is before Dustin Rhodes is in the Bullet Club?
If he doesn't leave.
He'll leave.
If he leaves.
Dude, he wants to wrestle. You can tell. I mean, he came out as the natural Dustin Rhodes. He wants to fucking wrestle.
No, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing for
Starrcade.
Starrcade. Just Starrcade.
Man, Meltzer dropped some motherfucking knowledge on people about Starrcade.
What was it?
He said that everybody kept saying, it's like, Dusty Rhodes invented Starrcade and doesn't even get any love to it. And Meltzer wrote it, it's like, actually, Dory Funk Jr. invented Starrcade, the very first one, and booked the entire card and the lead-up show and the shows afterwards. Dusty did all the rest of them. And this guy that tweeted, he's like, yeah, but did it happen in the Tokyo Dome? And I was just like,
and
he was like, no.
Sanity.
Into the mic, son.
Sanity and Nikki Cross was with they defeated Cassius Ohno, Roderick Strong, Ruby Riott, and Ty Dillinger.
I remember that match because I remember Ruby Riott doing that Hurricane Run off the apron.
Aleister Black and Almas.
Yep.
Authors of Pain, DIY, and the Revival. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that match was great.
Yeah.
That was for the title. That's where they won it.
That's where Authors of Pain was they didn't lose.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and everybody thought they were going to.
Asuka and Ember Moon, and then Bobby Roode and Shinsuke.
Yeah, I still think this last one was better.
It was. I think that See, everybody's saying that, but I think that Brooklyn one, that last Brooklyn.
They all run together to me.
Sometimes. That last one was Almas and Johnny Gargano. That was a really good match. Sanity,
that was like a sleeper match too.
Sanity versus the Authors of Pain, and that's when Sanity won the titles. Aleister Black and Hideo Itami, that's where they just literally kicked the shit out of each other. Asuka and Ember Moon and Drew McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode
for that title.
Okay. So Chicago was the
right. Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite takeover matches.
So this takeover was my favorite from like start to end.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even that Lars match, even that dude wrestling Cassius Ohno, you know what I mean? Like that dude's still getting his feet wet, you know? I mean, he wasn't a wrestler to begin with.
If he's going to face anybody, Cassius Ohno is a good one because he's been around for fucking years.
Well, yeah. And, like, I didn't think it was that bad of a match. I mean, it was a great...
I didn't see anybody shitting on it.
Yeah. So, remember those dudes in the front row? They were just like, Lars! And they kept doing the L sign.
Lars!
And
you know what? That probably made that dude's, like...
It made his night.
Like,
you see those little men?
Lars.
But...
And then they did, like... They were trying to do something for Ono or something like that,
I don't remember that. Dude, those guys were killing me. But they didn't do anything else for the rest of the night.
No.
They were just four drunk bros just larsing it up.
What was the next?
I don't remember in order, but that match was okay. The fucking Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream match was great. Oh my god.
Did you see Kevin Owens?
Mm-mm. I've never seen him in live.
The whole thing was he kept wanting Aleister Black he's like, I want you to say my name, the Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, he was like, when he said Velveteen Dream, he's like, you're going to live in infamy.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Owens tweeted, was just like, I don't know about them, but he's like, but I think a lot of people's going to be saying your name for years to come. Man, when he took his...
Whenever he took his pants off and he had fucking Aleister Black, I was losing. I was like, this is great. He reminds me so much of like, well, it's what his character is like Rick Rude and Wesley Snipes from Demolition Man, or Fifth Element, Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
all three of them, and it's like
super green.
It's it's so good. The only thing I have against him is sometimes his movements seem loose. And I was talking about somebody else that and somebody's like, no, that's just how he is. And I was like, that might just be how he is, but it's awkward.
Yeah.
But
he got like that, where it's like Jackie Chan and that drunken master.
Yeah.
It's like where he like kind of...
But it works for him.
Yeah.
But I thought that match was fucking great.
It was.
I just want now, since Alistair has beaten Almas, and now Almas is the champion, time for Alistair to move right on up the ladder.
I know, but man, I'd like to have Almas keep that for
a while. I'm not saying have him win it, but yeah, have Alistair, because there's not much left. Who's in the middle? Adam Cole.
Roddy's gonna come up.
There's a 4-way coming. I bet you anything will get some styled match.
I see like Eric Young could be in that mix.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he's the tag champ.
Oh yeah, they get to do the free bird rule.
But Eric's always the tag champ.
Yeah.
That's the weird part about it. I could see them doing like for the next takeover, doing like Alistair, Cien, who else we just fucking Roderick Strong and Adam Cole in a 4-way.
That'd
now
be great.
that Galloway's hurt.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into the Galloway hurt
but they could do that as a main event. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's like it's like a PWG fucking
Well, basically,
match.
it is like watching PWG or watching it's an indie promotion with $1 million budget.
Right. Oh, yeah, it really is.
Then we had the women's match.
It was great.
Like I said, I just didn't want Ember.
I think out of
I
everybody,
didn't mind it, but I didn't want Ember Moon to win. I kind of wanted I think Sanity having a lot of the belts would have been kind of cool, and then
I think out of everybody in that group, the one who worked for it the most was Ember Moon.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's been like down there for so long, and they weren't about to give it to Kairi Sane because she just won that tournament. Nikki Cross is a character among herself. She doesn't need it. Who was the other person?
Peyton Royce.
She's not getting it.
She's I think they just bumped her and her friend up.
No, it wasn't.
No, I thought they were on. I thought she was on Raw too.
Nope, it was the MMA girl,
which she is,
and the other blonde girl. And then on SmackDown, it was Ruby Riott and the other blonde girl.
And
okay,
fuck, hold on.
Sounds good.
She, fuck, we've seen her in AIW. She's dating Raymond Rowe.
Oh yeah,
Crazy
Mary Dobson.
But she's Sarah something. She's like a country.
So that was a great call up though.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, are they? So they both have 3 lady teams.
Yes. Oh no.
It's just like one writer wrote this like, this is good for both.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think Ember Moon's great. I think she's gonna be really good.
Well, I think the 3 of the nothing with against Peyton Royce or anything like that. She's still got time to grow, but those are 3 top women wrestlers.
I just hope the alpha female comes in, just power bombs Ember Moon to hell, just to hell. I don't know. I think probably the next person that's gonna challenge for that title will be. Oh god damn it! What was her name in Chikara? Kimberly.
Yeah,
I bet you she goes for it 'cause she was a big standout in the Mae Young.
She's good.
Yeah, she's good. And then the fucking War Games match.
No, Almas and
the Almas match happened first. Yeah,
Drew McIntyre.
So
you did I was just like, man, if they give it to fucking Almas, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't see them.
We have been on the Almas train for quite some time.
Oh, I've been on that train since him and Shinsuke wrestled each other in New Japan. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And then I did more digging, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's great.
But
that fucking moonsault.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But I did not. When's the last time you saw a heavyweight
do a fucking beautiful
do any
moonsault?
Crazy high flying like that in?
He was pulling
WWE.
out like what he used to do and stuff like that.
I don't
we
know,
liked
man.
him whenever he was losing all the time. We liked him whenever he was starting to do that dancing gimmick, and now that he's got that his
woman with him.
Yep, it's just been.
That's why she needs to become like. There's all these 3 people stables, and I don't want him to have anyone else unless he goes up.
He gets with the Usos.
There's no one out there really that has a manager anymore that actually manages. Isn't just some eye
Well,
candy.
there's two in NXT.
Who's the other one?
Paul Ellering.
Okay, yeah, Paul.
It's
yeah,
only
Paul's
those two.
But Paul's been a manager for
Yeah.
but she's a new manager.
Man, he
She's
was a
something
fucking I forgot how big he was back in the day.
Who, Paul?
Paul.
Oh
Ellering,
yeah, I
man,
saw
when
those
he
old
was,
photos. And I was like, Jesus.
well, when they were showing like the stuff for the War
Right.
Games,
They were
and
not
he's got
afraid
that
to do
cut off.
roids.
No, they were
Yeah.
not.
But yeah, it's funny thing is like there was somebody said something like, "Yeah, Paul wouldn't go out drinking with the boys. He was too busy reading the fucking paper." Like they were mad about it, and then he's just like, "Yeah, I made Zubaz."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and it was just like, "Oh shit." 1 + 1 is 2. Quick math.
Yeah. But
Symmetries.
that match was.
Oh man, I loved it. He hit that DDT from the top, and I was like, "Good God, it looked so gross."
Well, they don't know, like, because I listened to Meltzer. Meltzer said that he didn't know if he injured himself because he legit started, like, he screamed "fuck."
yeah.
And remember on the
Well, no, that's when
the
he racked
replay.
himself.
Well, they don't know if when he racked himself that he tore something
I see.
because he was trying to like catch himself, and then he screamed "fuck."
Right.
And because on the replay,
Yeah, you just see him just like.
no, they didn't beep it out on the replay.
Oh, really?
It just said
Okay.
"fuck."
But I will say this: he separated his testicles.
He did.
Real good because the rope was moving already.
Yeah.
And he just like dove out, just like hell.
And then he hit that DDT, and I was like, I don't think they're gonna. He was gonna win it anyways, regardless if he got injured.
I
but-
think he injured it because he held on to that rope.
Yeah, because it was like a real awkward.
Yeah.
Meltzer gave that like I think he gave it a 4.5.
I haven't looked at any Meltzer
I
ratings
saw that
probably
on-
since like August.
He loved War Games. I think it's like a 4.75.
Well, he said that was the best weapons match this year, which he's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I was so fucking excited. Well, so was Almas. Almas was like celebrating like on top of the announcer stand.
Yeah, he got up there and he was like holding the belt up and like.
It's
Did you
great.
see when he held the belt up and he looked and he's like,
It was upside
"Fuck."
down,
He's
yeah.
like, "Damn it."
I love it.
I saw the picture and it was Triple H like.
Oh yeah,
with him and stuff
it
like
was
that.
2 years to the day he got signed. Yeah, that's what he was posting on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 years
Man,
to the day.
I'm telling you, like I've said it just a little bit ago.
And
Like,
just
we have
think-
been on that.
That dude asked for his release.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Like-
6 months in, he asked for his release, and he went everywhere saying how unhappy he was.
And
all
now
this
he's
and that.
fucking NXT champion.
He
I think they said he was the 6th NXT champion.
He probably is. I don't know. I never keep up with that.
Well, Seth Rollins was first one, right?
Yeah.
Then Bo Dallas.
The best
Then-
one.
Then Neville. Then Owens.
Okay.
Rude. No, he's not the 6th. I think he's the 8th.
For sure.
Because
I just have
Samoa
no
Joe,
idea.
Shinsuke, Bobby Roode. Oh, Sami Zayn won.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I think they said he's the 8th or 9th.
Well, good for him. Regardless, I'm fucking pumped. And then,
They're still talking about adding a secondary title.
they'll keep talking about that. I doubt they ever do, to be honest. I really don't think they will.
I forgot to tell you, SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view the month before Mania is in Columbus.
Wowie. Be watching that from my house.
That'd be a good one.
Dude,
It's especially a SmackDown one.
listen. How many times have we said, this is going to be a good one? This is going to be a good one. Oh, it's going to be good. And then we might as well just went to a local fed.
Usually the SmackDown ones are good.
Depending on what it is, I might buy $10 tickets. AKA $10 subscription to the network.
I can't remember. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, Backlash or something like that. Or,
Hell in a Cell.
yeah,
I don't remember what it is. It's just Cage of Death or something.
yeah.
That'd be great. Just Cage of Death, SmackDown.
Cage of Death has not Cage of Death. Is it Cage of Death? Yeah, Cage of Death has
I don't know what
Jimmy
you're talking
Havoc
about.
and
Here we go again. Cage of Death, does it? Is it Cage of Death?
well, no, because Tournament of Death's in the
Oh,
summer. Cage of Death has Jimmy Havoc versus The zombie princess.
Do you care about that?
No.
Exactly. I don't.
But I
either.
just saw. I saw.
It's cool that Jimmy
Jacobs.
Jimmy Jacobs out wrestling. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to deface the character that is Jimmy Jacobs. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I guess. I never did care before either. So that's.
Yeah.
So I'm biased, I guess.
Maybe because we didn't get into like Ring of Honor like back then. It's like
but
and when he was really in the height of it.
But whatever. I don't really care. Now he just won the IWA Mid-South title.
I know.
It's like okay.
He's carrying that nail.
It seems
he
always did.
Yeah, he's carrying it again.
It seems to always happen like that when you get.
Yeah, you get real big.
Yeah, but War Games match was fucking fantastic.
I saw people bitching about the rules.
People.
I loved the rules. Dude. Can you imagine how long we would have fucking been there?
That's what
we were tired.
You see, I was under the assumption that was going to happen.
Yeah, but we were getting tired.
As soon as the 5-minute sign come on, I was like, "This is going to go on forever." And that, luckily, I'm a moron. But all I can say about it was it's fucking great. It was so good.
Let me tell you who looked the best in that whole thing. Adam Cole. And Big Damo.
I think that...
Did you see that? Because there's like a GIF now where he's like in his face, like when he did that coast to coast.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, hey, look at this.
I think that Big Damo, or what's he called now?
Killian Dane.
Killian. I bet you anything that we're going to get a Chris Hero versus Killian soon.
I'll be fine with that.
I bet. Or we'll get a Lars
versus Killian.
Yeah, we'll get somebody that's like a star, you know what I mean? Or like a big monster or something.
Yeah.
I've been reading they're really high on these like Street Profit guys. This is like new tag team that they made. And like I was listening to Virtual Pros and they were talking about it, that there's a angle between Riddick Moss and Tito Sabatelli. They're a tag team with these Street Profit guys. And like what they were saying was it was pretty comical. Like,
who's these Street Profit? Are they brand new?
Yeah, they're newer guys. They just put them together. And these Street Profit guys were sitting next to like Tito Sabatelli's like legit Maserati or whatever. And he like walked out there with Riddick Moss and Tito Sabatelli's like, "Hey man, get away from my car." And then Riddick Moss like, "Yeah, get away from our car." And everything that Tito owns is Riddick's, and he just says ours. And it's just like really funny. And like I didn't pay attention till Mike and Al said something about it, and I went back and watched some of it. And I was like, "Is this fucking low key humor just shoved in there?" Because Riddick Moss looks like someone who got squashed at the power plant all day long, like, and already in the ring, Riddick Moss, who's facing Scott Norton, and Buzz Sawyer. Like, Jesus.
I still like that tag team that they put together. They haven't been out. They've only been
Legion of Doom.
Yeah, Legion of Doom.
I like those guys. There's two random guys.
The one with Oney Larkin and
Martin Stone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That guy just looks like a guy that just beat the hell out of you.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Because after War Games, I will say this. I do like when NXT has an event, it's like a reset button. Each time. New rivalry. Yeah. Or if it's a multiple one, it's a big rivalry. You know what I mean?
I like how they've only done it a couple times, but I like how it's usually someone brand new for the title. Like,
right.
The Shinsuke and Bobby had their little feud, and Finn and Owens.
And Finn and
Joe had that. But they had multiple matches.
Right.
A lot of times it's like they do the whole Ring of Honor thing. It's like, all right, you go to the back of the line. Now you're up.
Yeah.
They did that with Asuka. Like, Asuka was like, all right, you're at Bailey. She just tapped you out. Right, you're to the back of the line.
I like that, though.
I do, too. I've always liked
that a lot.
It gives everybody a shot. That's the reason, like, Final Battle is Dalton Castle and Cody Rhodes.
When's Final Battle?
15th.
We want to make a bet on that? Who wins that match right now?
I still think Cody's going to hold it.
All right. Want to bet $1?
Yeah.
You heard it here.
Bet $1.
I'll give you why. So, and all in all, War Games was fucking awesome.
Yes.
If you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it. It is
Stop griping about the reason there wasn't a top to the cage is because they were going to do a spot off of it. They did a spot, and I'm with.
And if the spot if the top would have been on there, like I wish they could dive off of it.
Exactly. I read what Elite Indie fan said that he was like, man, I got real nervous whenever Roddy was going to superplex Cole off of it, and the way they positioned the camera, and it's like awesome for Triple H to do it. You had no idea those guys were standing down there, so you thought Roddy was just going to fucking superplex his ass.
So let me ask you this before I move on, because you made me think of something. You and I always get these spots where we're like, oh god, you know what I mean? When it comes like NXT, like big guys, we don't have those same feelings when it's like WWE, except for when Shane McMahon, attempts to kill himself every time. Do you think that it is because we've seen and met these people personally that whenever they go to do this shit, we're just like, oh, God? Because whenever the Adam Cole and Roderick got up there, we both were just like, oh, fuck.
I was like, Roddy, don't kill him.
Yeah, and I've met both of them, and they're both fucking super nice guys, and I've watched them wrestle for,
Yeah, because we talked about whenever Owens, got there, it was like, man, it was like...
Yeah.
It felt like you not to be a mark or anything, but did you felt like you
knew the guy?
Yeah,
you're like, oh
man,
fuck, I'm genuinely happy.
Yeah,
but it's just like
no, I think because it's like I'm more invested with NXT because I feel like even though it's under WWE, I feel like McMahon has less of a hand on it. And I feel like he has less. He only sees a lot of the talent, and then when it's like, he'll look it up and be like, "Well, I want him."
Right.
Because remember, he wanted Asuka, and Triple H begged him. He's like, "You can't take her yet." He's like, "I need her to stay." So it's like, because he was actually whenever Vince went to a NXT and it's before they showed it on the network. And they went to WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
And then people were chanting better than Mania and better than Raw.
Probably pissed him off.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. He had no idea. He didn't understand because this isn't his.
Right.
So I think with that, I just get more invested. Yeah, it is. More.
Because I was thinking about that the other day, and then you just reminded me.
I feel like they're not. I
don't really get nervous when people go to Cage of Death. Although Jimmy Havoc doing some shit he loves doing that shit.
Yeah.
Jimmy Havoc's a nice fucking guy.
Yeah.
Unless you're a fucking dick to him. You know what I mean? Which is just
that's
pretty,
a normal.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah,
just don't be a fucking asshole to someone. All right, so here's my theory about Dalton Castle Rhodes.
Okay.
Or Cody, excuse me. Castle's taking that title because Cody is wrestling Ibushi. And Ibushi can't be beat by Cody. Because in New Japan, if Cody gets beat by Ibushi, then why the fuck does Ibushi challenge Omega? Why is he even an opponent for Omega if Cody beat him?
Yeah, but that's for the title.
Exactly.
In Wrestle Kingdom.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But Cody issued that challenge, but he's gonna fuck up, and I bet Dalton takes it there because.
So what, it'd be Dalton and Ibushi?
No, just Cody and Coda for just an exhibition match, and that's where if Cody. So let's think of it like this: Kota Ibushi's not gonna win that fucking Ring of Honor title. We already know that, right? So what if Cody beats him? Then what kind of contenders does that make for Cody or Kota? God, that's getting confusing.
There's too much Ka.
Ibushi.
Yeah, just
what type of person does that make Ibushi to challenge Kenny, who's another title holder? This will be the second title that he's failed to capture. It's like he's going from just going down. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet you anything Cody drops that title.
So
that final battle card doesn't look bad.
I haven't even seen.
That's all I know.
It's just that match. That's
no.
all.
And there's there was another match, I think, besides that Bully Ray match. I don't give a fuck about.
Is it Marty? Oh, it is. It's Marty Scurll and Jay Lethal.
Be a good match
because I know it's a non-title.
Who's the TV champion?
Kenny King. I'm not. I gotta.
I don't know why.
I gotta look it up.
We don't need to know. People can just
to.
look it up yourself. Look it up your fucking self, people. But yeah, I haven't watched any of the Tag League, but I'm going to tell you something right now. It's going to make you super excited.
What is it?
Best Friends are in the lead with 6 points on Block B.
And Best Friends.
Oh, Best Friends versus Motor City Machine Guns.
That's the only Cody and Dalton, Marty and Jay Lethal, and Best Friends versus Motor City Machine Guns.
Please, for the love of God, I want to see Punishment Martinez versus Beer City Bruiser.
He Punishment Martinez just won, I think, that Soaring Crab.
Yeah.
No, he won Survival of the Fittest.
So he gets a shot at something.
Yeah, I think he gets shot at the RH title.
Sweet.
So but they want to defend the Ring of Honor title in Wrestle Kingdom.
Still can.
Dalton Castle. Oh man, fucking Dalton Castle is huge in Japan.
Exactly. Now
get the boys with him.
Now you're picking up what I'm putting down. They're going to put Dalton Castle in there with someone.
Who
Probably Punishment Martinez. Because they love Punishment Martinez. I'm fucking up the Wrestle Kingdom card all over right now. None of this shit's going to happen, but I'm just saying.
You think Cody wins that back?
From Dalton?
Later on. Because, see, my whole thing is, and I'm thinking to September.
Thinking to September?
I'm thinking to September.
That's way too far.
Nah. I'm thinking to September. Actually, October is what I'm going to think
What
of.
happens in October for Ring of Honor?
In September, Daniel Bryan's contract is up.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think it's going to be
I'm gonna tell you
Daniel
right now,
Bryan and Cody at Final Battle.
he's not going to Ring of Honor first. That's a guarantee.
You don't think so?
No, God, no.
Where's he going? Noah.
That'd be fucking Ty. Speaking of Noah, real fast, fucking Segura just came back from fucking heart surgery.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
that.
Making people fucking bleed by chest shots.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's 50 years old. 50 fucking years old, and had open heart surgery, and the motherfucker's wrestling again.
That's because
He's just fucking a killer. No, he's going to fucking New Japan. Now he will get into fucking Ring of Honor.
I think
for sure.
it's gonna be Cody and him at Final Battle next year.
I can see that. I mean, sure. Here's something sweet. Joey Ryan's in Ring of Honor now, and that's fucking sick.
And so is
Kikutaru. Kikutaru and Joey Ryan wrestled in Oklahoma Ring of Honor. Holy God.
No, who? Oh, Simon Grimm. He's in.
Oh yeah, that's
he's
right.
He's in Ring of Honor. Fuck it, man, good.
Joey Ryan
need to build
has
up
seriously the thickest mustache.
Cock. That's what I was like.
The thickest.
Don't go.
No, did you watch that last Being the Elite?
No, I saw where they kept grabbing his cock.
They were like, is that the guy? Is that him? And Joey Ryan's just sitting there, and there's like all these people, and there's like, it is him. It's the guy with the dick. And they're like, oh my God. And they go over, and everyone in the whole crowd.
I saw Matt Jackson slap Nick with money.
The money. Everybody's in the whole crowd, and they're like, Joey, like chanting his name. And they're like, hey, stand up. We want to take a picture. And they're like marking out for him. And he's like, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab it. And he grabs it, and he's just like, oh my God. And then Marty grabs it, and I'm just like, what the? And
so that must be.
Joey Ryan just stood there like, what the fuck is happening?
So Joey's contract for Lucha Underground must be finally up.
Yeah, probably, yeah. He is a.
You think that
dude? You don't understand how big of a star he is.
You think you could see? Think you see Pentagon in Ring of Honor? Him and Ray. Man, holy shit.
Maybe. I mean,
that'd be fucking awesome.
I don't understand why not at this point. DJZ just won the fucking title off Pentagon in AAW.
Oh wow.
Yeah, crazy.
He'll just don't worry. DJZ will be fucking hurt in a week.
Yeah, that's true. Don't worry, it'll just go backwards.
Yep.
I really would like to see Pentagon Jr. versus Beer City Bruiser. I am a fucking mark now for this dude. I know he listens to Morbid Angel. You don't have Morbid Angel fucking font on your ass if you don't. I just want this jagged font. Either that or he's like all he listens to is like Jason Aldean and someone just like, yeah, check out this font. He's like, yeah, it looks like West Coast Choppers.
I remember before I've said on this podcast, it felt like a weak card, a weak just Ring of Honor. But holy fuck, man, they're just like constantly. That last Ring of Honor, the
card we went to.
yeah, holy
Yeah, it was
fuck,
great.
that was the.
You know what's funny? I watched that Kenny Omega Yoshihashi match. Everybody shit on it. Fuck you. That match was great. It was fun. Everybody just wants to shit on. I mean, I shit on stuff. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. Anyways, speaking of New Japan, World Tag Leagues happen, and I've watched a whole 0 of it. It's like another break for me after
but
G1.
Also, this is the holidays, guys. Like it is extremely hard. Lee lives.
No,
but you live an hour and a half.
No, I'm not talking about that shit. I'm just not watching it.
But no, it's like I haven't been watching that much wrestling because
right. Well, with all the shit,
you're constantly going and like working all the time, and
fuck yeah. With and it blows my mind to say this. Sami Callihan is getting over big time in Japan.
Yeah.
But so is Jeff Cobb.
Oh,
yeah, they fucking
dude,
love
him
Jeff
fucking
Cobb.
just hossing people.
Yeah, and I guess I'm just going off what that Darth Vader dude post.
Yes, thank you so much, Darth Vader, for you keep me updated on a lot of things.
I guess Tama Tonga's added a submission hold.
I saw that
as his finisher. So I don't know what that means.
We
getting a singles push.
I bet Jeff. They're gonna. I bet they're like, you need to stay here.
Oh, Jeff's staying, dude. I cannot believe Best Friends are in the lead with 6 points. Everyone else has 4 and 2.
I was wondering how Chuck Taylor's getting. Are they a more serious?
No, they're best friends. They're that
still doing the slow roll into the.
Yeah. Dude, Chuck Taylor'd be money if he went to DDT. Holy fuck.
I figure they just hand him the title.
Just give it to him. No. Takashita.
Yeah.
Dude, he's the fucking fighting champ over there. Dude, he could be my runner up for my favorite champion this year.
Wow.
Dude, he's fucking so good. He's so good. And that's the guy that Omega handed down the reins essentially.
When's Tag League over?
December 11th?
And then this
or 18th, either one.
That's when we finally get the full Wrestle Kingdom card, right?
Leading to Wrestle Kingdom, we'll get the full Wrestle Kingdom card. If memory serves me correct, they have a press conference the day before Wrestle Kingdom. And they have like a convention wrestling, and it's always like 2 matches, which is like big 8-mans. And they announce more shit then. At this point,
then we get the first half of the year for Ring of Honor, or for
at this point, I don't know what's going on for Tag League. I don't know who's going to win it. I really don't. There's nothing in motion for. Oh, did you see Hiroki Goto got his lip split off?
Yeah,
it's disgusting. He pinned Suzuki. So we're probably going to get Suzuki versus Goto, which is whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
If his lip's still there. Which I think we said that was going to happen regardless.
Yeah. Because like I said, I would like him him if it's not going to be him and Ishii in a tag.
Yeah. And I really wanted the Goto Ishii tag team. But we all don't get what we want.
Trying to think. Yeah, it's like it is kind of like the same thing with like where you get a break and it's just like, and then we're only a little over a month from Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, I can't wait. Somebody's already got a countdown clock.
Really?
Yep. December 4th, we'll be 1 month away. My God. Makes me hard thinking about it.
And so far, man, it's...
Dude, it makes me so excited thinking about the card. Like, to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just Naito and Okada is going to be sick alone.
It's Omega... Oh, never mind. It's Omega and... Jericho.
I mean, that's fucking sick.
Did you see Ross asked him about... He's like, so did Vince know? And he's like, I haven't been in this business long. He's like, I've been in this business too long to know to make enemies. So they're saying that
he knew.
He went to Vince. He was like,
well, his
listen,
contract's
he's
out,
like,
he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But I guess him and Vince are like
right. Well, he says he's always going to be a Vince guy no matter what.
And he told him, he was like, I let him know. I was like, I'm going to do this. Like,
oh goddamn, you're gonna go to an indie?
But then, but then the whole thing is what somebody was just like. But this could also be Vince's way of going, I need to talk to that kid.
Well, did you see what somebody said that to Omega? Like maybe this is Vince McMahon's way in. And Omega's like, listen, I'm not going there. I'm not going there next year, and I'm not going there the year after. He's like, and I'll put that in writing. He's like, so don't even start the rumor mill again because last year just pissed me off. Like, he was like mad about it.
I don't think he's going anywhere until he actually holds that title.
He's never going over there. I can tell you that.
But I don't think he's going anywhere until he holds that title.
So
does he win that title this year? In 2018, does he win that title?
The IWGP? How many times he wrestled Naito this year? Twice? Once. Naito
just
beat
him and Naito. But you're saying Naito's not taking that title?
No, he's not. He's not taking it. I've been trying to rack my brain on who's actually going to pull it off Okada. And how fucking great would it be if it was Michael Elgin? Because he would be
Jeff Cobb.
No, Michael Elgin, because that's like his lifelong dream.
Is to be he says he wants to be one of the best guys ever.
And his match with Okada at the G1 was...
It was.
Dude, I think that's my favorite match all year. Or for the G1. But I'm expecting someone random to take it off of him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We'll see.
Like if it's like Kota Ibushi like beats him or something.
Yeah, or
like
Tiger Mask W.
Something like that.
And I almost wish it would be someone different. I almost
wish when Naito beat him, everybody was like, "What?"
Yeah, I almost wish it would be like Elgin, because no one would expect that, and everybody'd be like, "Why?"
Yeah,
and then Elgin would prove himself. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing, or it'd be like Fale. Somebody. I don't want that to happen. Fale is too fucking funny for me. I love him. Or
the whole,
or the Tokyo Pimp. The Tokyo Pimp beats Kazuchika Okada
everybody be like
to beat the longest reigning heavyweight champion ever, and then Dory Funk Jr. comes in and fucking makes a run in like he does at every All Japan show.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Yeah, I like it whenever it's like that, but I'm with you. I could see that'd be cool if Elgin would win it, because there's been some people where I'm like, fuck, man, they're gonna. I was like, Kenny didn't beat him. He's like, but I could see like when Suzuki came in, I thought they were gonna put the title on Suzuki.
I did
because
too. I mean, everybody did. But yeah, I don't know.
When I watched that, I can't remember who it is. There was, they did the whole thing about the dark years of New Japan, and then it was like there was 6 different champions in that year, and there's been 6 different champions in 3 or 4 years,
right? And
it's been like
Tanahashi,
AJ Styles,
Okada, AJ Styles, Nakamura.
No,
not Nakamura. But yeah, like it's just it stays in the same realm. That's why I'm saying if somebody new came along and took it off of them, sweet. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
More and more each day we grow towards Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, but what would be next for Naito?
To go on excursion to America, apparently. I don't know.
I saw that somebody posted it was like 2 years ago, like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, and we got Jay White versus Tanahashi.
Yes.
Forgot about that. Everybody hates Jay White, but I fucking love fuck you. Like,
yeah,
like I don't give a shit. People say he looks like a
Gato has Gato has original Misfits lineup come out and play Jay White to the ring.
God, that'd be so sick if he did get Danzig to come out. You know what? This is off subject. Everybody always talks about how great the Misfits are. I want someone just to go back and really dive into that music and listen to that drum beat. Because there's only fucking one played through every goddamn song. just over and over. It's like, I get the nostalgia of it, but goddamn, Danzig 1, 2, and 3 was fucking way better than any Misfits album ever put out. Not even just Lucifuge. Fucking 1 and 2 were like the best music Danzig's ever played in his fucking life. And I liked Michael Graves. I said it.
Yeah, I like that whole.
Dig up your bones, baby.
Yeah, I like that whole.
I really liked it when it got power bombed by Mike Awesome.
But I like that whole
Yeah, it was shitty, but I liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, we all like bad music, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, have fucking Danzig come out, like have the original Misfits lineup come play Jay White to the ring.
You know who Jay White reminds me of? He reminds me of someone from like Trigun.
Yeah.
Or some like really bizarre anime who's just like the antagonist of the story, like he's a contract killer or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what he looks like. So I mean that's what Omega's original thing was.
I just forgot another match we got. It's a 4-way.
The tag. Yeah.
No.
Oh no, yeah.
The tag, the junior 4-way.
That's gonna be good too. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's see Time Bomb take it again.
My body's ready.
And then we get Roppongi 3K,
which I'm pumped
versus Young Bucks.
I'm pumped for that too. Keep it on them young boys. Let them youngins have it.
You'll have like Never 6-man.
Yeah, they always gauntlet. That's what they do every year. And then the New Japan Rumble.
There we go. Elgin wins.
That's for the Intercontinental.
Oh, it's for the Intercontinental?
Yeah. Yep. So, is there some random star in it? Watch like Chase Owens win it. Yeah. Dude, he fucking Chase Owens is
or like Cobb, Cobb's in it and wins it.
Right. Chase Owens is good. He's just a good mechanic, and people like him in Japan. Him and Fale's got like 4 points.
Cobb didn't even have to go like Ring of Honor or anything like that to he just got in because
he's good.
Yeah, how fucking good. Man, him manhandling Ishii. Man, you see those two bastards in the tag team?
I don't know if something will happen this year for him, but definitely leading into next year.
See if you just stop smoking weed, bro.
Yeah, bro. Well, fuck it, I'm glad that.
Yeah, but he would be.
Oh yeah, he would be great. But the team, I like the team of Elgin and Cobb better than I do Riddle and Cobb.
And
just two big fuckers.
And man, even Juice and
Death Juice,
man.
I don't know.
I know, but man, and then Sami Callihan is going to be in the first televised barbed wire match.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not actually in the match.
Yeah, he's in the match.
Oh, I thought he wasn't in the match.
No, it's LAX and Hernandez versus.
No, it's Homicide.
Is it Homicide?
Yeah.
Well, because Hernandez fucked everything up and nobody wants to book him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's Homicide and LAX, or which LAX versus
OVE and Sami Callihan.
Ohio versus everyone.
Or everything, or what? It's either everyone or everything. They're both in the same context, I guess.
Yeah.
They can be used in and out. So I asked Keanon to make a list since we were talking about Survivor Series. We were supposed to do this whenever we did Survivor. We were going to record a Survivor Series show. I asked Keanon to make a team of Survivor Series people. Do you remember your team? Need to know. You got to answer yes.
No, but I've been thinking about it when you talked about it earlier.
All right. Give them to me.
No, I want you to give me yours.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this and feel like sending in your team, Create a Survivor Series team, please do so. I'm going to give you one guess who's on my list.
Dino.
Yeah, exactly. Number 1, team captain, Dino. And here's the reason why. Because the number 2 person on my team is the American Badass Undertaker.
Holy shit.
And this is where the Dino Undertaker feud starts.
Just give me...
Just don't forget about your team now.
I'm not forgetting about my team.
Okay.
Because you're going in a conspiracy, or not a conspiracy, you're going in a different direction than I went.
Yep.
Okay.
Always. So, Dino and Undertaker. Undertaker already doesn't like him. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like homosexuals. He fucking hates them. So, in this match with the other 3 characters, which you're just going to love, one of them's Joey Janela.
And then there's a tag team.
And there's a tag team. Who do you think the tag team is? This you'll probably never guess this, but I just want to hear your fucking guesses. Give it to me.
I can't. I don't.
I've got Dino. I've got the American Badass. I've got Joey Janela. And now I've got the team of Marcus Bagwell and Too Cold Scorpio.
Were they a team?
Fuck yeah, they were the tag champions.
Oh,
in WCW. Yeah, oh yeah.
I'd have never.
Yeah.
In my wildest dreams.
All right. If you think about 4 of those members on that team, what do? They have fun. They like to party.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't? American Badass. He just likes to beat up people.
He didn't like to party.
He hated everyone except for Nathaniel Jones. I don't know why. The Australian guy, remember him?
He was in.
He's been in lots of movies.
Yeah, he was
Muay
in
Thai Giant.
Oh, he was also in
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah. Just spit it out. Dino gets the troops to rally against Undertaker. Actually, you know what? I need your 5 first.
See, I went with
who
I would say is the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, so you mean
I went who I would think would
Ray, Psychosis, La Parka. Keep going.
I went team captain Steve Austin.
Perfect rival for Dino.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Another. Keep going. I got some fire.
Masawa.
You went in a complete serious route.
I did.
Perfect.
I went in a real serious
Your team's
route.
winning.
Masawa. Hulk Hogan.
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe your team's not winning.
No.
Hollywood or Axe Bomber?
Hollywood.
Or Hulkamania?
Oh,
Hollywood. Oh, perfect.
Hollywood Hogan. Let's see.
That's 3. Or is that 2?
2.
Austin,
Austin,
Hollywood.
Masawa.
Oh, that's 3.
3. Oh man, who else did I pick? Ric Flair.
Oh my God.
I went 80s Ric Flair. And the 4. Hold on. I went an indie route. Indie Daniel Bryan.
Perfect. Okay, so
my team is absolutely just murking yours.
Here's what's going to happen. All your wrestlers are super serious. Okay, we're going to ebook this. All your wrestlers are super serious. All of mine like to have a good time, except for one. That's the fuck up on the team.
Yeah.
That's the American Badass. He fucks it up for everyone. Masawa comes with a big goddamn rolling elbow. Guess what happens? Get conked in the nuts and kissed. Pinned. Gone, baby.
What?
Gone. Next up, who was Daniel Bryan. He's like, how
what are
dare
you going to do? Look at just.
Next up, Daniel Bryan. How dare you? That was his idol. He starts fucking karate kicking the shit out of Dino. Dino is fucking invincible at this point. Leveled up to a fucking 1,000. He's on fucking moon dust. He's just fucking coked out of his gourd. Guess what? Misdirection happens when Dino tags in the American Badass. They were going to do a double boot. Instead of the boot, Undertaker put his boot up, and Dino got on his knees and ate his ass. Big misdirection. So, the Undertaker turns around after just having a plate full of his ass ate and kicks Dino in the face. There causes Joey Janela to run in and be like, hey, man, what the hell are you doing? Last ride powerbomb out of nowhere. Undertaker abandons his team. This leaves Marcus Bagwell and Too Cold Scorpio going, what in the holy fuck is actually happening? Why are we even in this fucking match? Why is this match happening? What promotion is this? Are we alive? Is this lost? So, Too Cold is the lead man. He tags out Dino, who's browned all over from eating ass. Joey Janela is still on the floor. Who was the other guy? Ric Flair. So we got Too Cold Scorpio
80s
and
Ric Flair.
And 80s Ric Flair. Right in the middle of it, they have a 30-man Iron Man match. Or 30-minute Iron Man match. And little did you know, Too Cold Scorpio can fucking go. 30-minute Iron Man match. And they even put the fucking invisible clock on. Ric Flair takes his ass to school. He's out. Marcus Bagwell's in. He's like, by God, let's see if you can go Broadway. 60-minute Iron Man match with Marcus Bagwell. And at this point, it's like 70 pins to 2. Marcus is gone. So now you got Joey Janela
and Dino
versus
Ric
Steve
Flair.
Austin, Ric Flair, Daniel Bryan,
and Hollywood Hogan.
I
can't believe you put Masal out first.
Oh, that's why. That was your powerhouse. He's gone. He's going to Tiger Bomb.
He's going to Tiger Bomb everybody to hell.
All right. So, Joey Janela, fired up, goes in, eats a stunner. 1, 2, 3, gone. So, now this leaves Dino versus the American Dragon, Ric Flair, Hollywood Hogan, and Steve Austin. And they're all in the ring, and Dino's in the corner. What happens next? Keep rolling, 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 bam, rolling. He never was eliminated. The Undertaker said, I've had enough of this bully stuff. Big boots to hell. Ric Flair knocks his fucking wig right off of him, kicks him back into rehabilitation. Right out of there. He rolls out to the outside. Boom. Austin comes in with the stunner, says, choke slams his ass, rolls out. Who was left? Hollywood Hogan. Tombstone's Hollywood Hogan. He rolls out. American Dragon comes in with a karate kick. He says, son. Last ride. Dino jumps on him before he can rolls out, pins him, gone. Dino then grabs Hollywood Hogan.
My other powerhouse.
Dino then grabs Hollywood Hogan, tells the Undertaker to body slam him. Dino hits the ropes to drop the leg. Instead, he just basically just sits on his fucking face, pins him, gone. Now it's Austin and Flair versus the fucking Towers of Power, Dino and Taker. Flair hates Dino. I don't know if you knew this.
Is that a real thing?
No. Just instead of chest chops, Flair ties up Dino in the corner and cock chops the balls out of him. Only in the cock. Just chop, chop, chop. Puts him in figure 4, chops his balls. Dino's gone. He's out. Now you got Flair and you got Austin versus the American Badass. American Badass, boom, Flair, gone. He chokeslammed him, and he did that terrible jump. Remember when Ric Flair used to get, he looked like just a corpse, just fell down? He's gone. Now we got Austin, and we got Taker. Lights go out. What happened? Sparklers just start shooting out of nowhere. Just fuck, shh. This crazy Arabian music starts playing. It's the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal man named Mikey Whipwreck. He comes out, and he wants revenge for him taking the stunner. He comes out, and guess what happens? The Undertaker just kills him. Stabs him in the gut. Stabs him. He's like, fuck this. We keep up with each other. And they start calling for beers. Austin thinks the match is over. He said, well, Undertaker just killed someone for me. It's over. They call for beers. Guess what? They're sharing beers. Oh, hell yeah. Stunner out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Your team wins. That was episode 56 of the Finger Poke of Doom podcast.
Coming at you.
Jesus Christ, if you held on for that long, you get a gold star. Guess what it means? Jack fucking shit. Buy a shirt. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. If not, Keanon?
Have a good one.